Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Kenyon Martin. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, Colin Sexton out there with Green. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Here's Garland. Driving inside. Nice move. The rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Martin with the bucket.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Martin with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. And Davis slams it home.
And you pay so much attention to Garland that allows teammates to get involved.
Out to the right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Jared, don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
And the basket by Jokic.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Davis finds Williams. Drops in the 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Isaac. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Isaac's got 5 now.
Standing tall against the opposition that time, guys. Responding with a bang from deep. Isaac not backing down.
And that one drops for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Colin Sexton on the line. That one's on Darius Garland. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
And it's Martin with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Garland. Over Sexton. Garland, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Lets it go from deep. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Sexton.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Garland. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Bogdanovich has checked in for San Antonio. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Timeout called. Houston, and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Tillman's checked in for Martin.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Pass to Sexton. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the shot is good by Garland.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Gets the three ball to go.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Williams in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Good D by Bogdanovich. To the right side. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
Now here's Williams. Coming off a 12-point game. And Davis slams it home.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Sexton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Fifth on the list, San Antonio.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
The three from Sexton.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Oh, man. I mean, Clarkson just punishing the defense, running right in for the slam.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's Garland on the drive. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Rubio. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Garland against Rubio. Here's Tate. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Garland, the pass to Tillman. Clock is at 3. And another shot. And again, it's Houston.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Garland against Rubio. Garland, no good. Well, San Antonio's shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. And the shot goes down. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Garland, the pass to Tatum. 3 seconds left. Here's Tillman. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for San Antonio. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point lead. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
We've got Jackson, Colin Sexton out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Sexton, that's good.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
13 feet out, and the basket is good. He's got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Isaac for 3, knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Shoots. Another one falls for Houston.
And what a night for Garland. He does this every once in a while. It just explodes.
And he gets it to go. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Sexton misses.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And stolen by Sexton. Back come the Spurs in transition. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Sunday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Charlotte Hornets.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 7. Jackson, right side. Buries it down low. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And not a traditional point guard. Sexton has worked on his passing, willing to transform his game.
Jackson against Davis. And another miss by Houston.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Little with the drive. Here's Isaac. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Sexton misses. Houston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We're giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. BA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Martin. Uses the glass on the layup.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
Isaac's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keep possession.
And they were solid in the steals category. Top 15. A team you couldn't fall asleep against when handling the rock.
And you mentioned, they were the best team in the league when it comes to second chance points. Hustle was in their team DNA. Rose against Rubio. Clarkson outside. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Rose has an expansive playlist of moves, which is a problem for defenders.
Rose against Rubio. Banked it in off the glass. Rubio's got his second basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Rose can't connect.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The flush. Jalen Green.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And Rose has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Rose. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Green finds Rubio. Now here's Vanderbilt. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Vanderbilt. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Houston. Clark for the Houston Rockets. They've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a force in the West, Brian. Some decent young talent. You tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Joe's checked in for the Rockets. Garland comes in for Rose. Pass to Vanderbilt. That's his third basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Over to the wing. Here's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Garland, no good. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Green. It goes again. His 6th basket and 7 tries.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Joe. Green covering. Here's Tillman. Over Jokic. And another miss by Houston.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's San Antonio sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Davis. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Martin, here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
I mean, such an explosive play by Garland, taking it right up for the slam.
And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where does the time go, Clark?
It races by, you know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
Vanderbilt against Williams. Over Vanderbilt. Williams misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Isaac. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Isaac's got 15 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Garland, the pass to Clarkson. Knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. And book it for Vanderbilt. 15 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Timeout called. Houston. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA-level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it.
Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sharp comes in for Green.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Davis. After the basket by San Antonio. Count that bucket.
Anthony Davis.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that one's good. Sharp.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Garland. He's got 17. Clarkson outside. Garland up top. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Martin, the pass to Garland. Williams with it. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Assisted by
Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Sexton. Isaac outside. Down low. Sexton passes to Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got 6.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Isaac on the money from 12 feet away. He's got 17. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First one falls. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tillman's checked in for Davis. Williams comes in for Williams. Tate's checked in for Martin. And Joe's subbed in for Clarkson. And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Garland, uncovered. And the basket by Tillman. And San Antonio has possession. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Rockets. A minute 53 left in the third. Tate's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
Here's Little. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Great positioning on the putback. Tillman's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Little, over Williams. Little, no good. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. And Tate gets it to go.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Rubio, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the Spurs with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Nikola Jokic. And Green is subbed in for Sharp. And a change for the Rockets. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Garland. Here's Rose. Outside, Williams. Here's Joe. Kept alive by Houston. Good on the shot. Tillman's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Here's Rubio. And that one hits the back iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Rose. That one goes in. Rose has got 6 points.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
And so it's San Antonio building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Moody is out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Vizinkov in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Dragic. And he can't get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Inside. And that one's good. Vizinkov's got his first bucket in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Dragic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Dennis Smith. And last season, the Mavericks filed a formal protest of a loss to the Warriors due to an alleged referee mistake. It was denied by the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, those challenges aren't easy to win, nor should they be, B.A. There have only been 6 successful protests since 1952. The most recent was in 2008. I go back to the human element of players, coaches, and officials. You don't ever want to lose that component, which means you're going to have to live with some mistakes most of the time. Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Here's Rose. Smith with the rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Dragic. The Spurs making their last shot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody.
Rockets fall.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Smith passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Dragic misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Rose. Davis down low, defended by Jackson. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. The second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Rockets with a rebound. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. From deep, Gay. hits the trifecta. Gay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Really hard to know how to defend Gay. I mean, he's lethal from mid-range and has the ability to knock down three-pointers.
Deflected. Now Rose. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Smith. Oh, he tries a three. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. In transition. Back to Smith. Here's Vezenkov. Over to the left wing. Moody from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Smith. And there's the slam. Go to finish it off.
Hey, this guy is the full package, the total package. Dennis Smith, a point guard with bounce. He'll punch it on you. I love seeing him do that, too.
Now here's Dragic. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Williams is checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Dragic. Here's Williams. Vanderbilt pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, stolen by Tate. Pass to Rose. Back to Tate.
2 minutes remaining.
6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
And it's good. 2 points.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Rubio looking around. The three, Smith. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now here's Rose. Here's Tate. Rejected by Jokic.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against the Rockets.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Now here's Smith. Davis with the defensive effort. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tate.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Rubio.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's good for 2.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range.
This is what winning is all about. playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
And we will see you at
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.